And if some of you are familiar with what will be formerly known as Elpical technology only, there'll still be Elpical the company, it'll still make its Claro technology. Elpical is launching a new brand, and it's going to bring some, it is bringing some very high-end capabilities at amazing pricing to the marketplace. We've looked high and low. I've tried to find some things under rocks that John DeJong, who is the founder and president of Elpical, that he may not have remembered to tell me about or didn't know about himself. And we can't find anything that compares quite with the quality. The quality that's used by people, by the way, like Modern Luxury Magazine and Top Gear in the UK, which is, I think, still a BBC property. Quite a few publications, USA Today in the US. So John makes it in Elpical and the Claro technology, really nice high-end automated image processing that you can intervene with at any time. The intelligence inside is based on some old but wonderful Hasselblad electronic imaging technology. So you can see it's got its roots in some good stuff, and now you're going to see a little bit more how John's going to make it possible for the whole world to be able to enjoy using this really nice technology at, like I said, a really amazing price point. So I'm going to now introduce you to John DeJong, who is president of Elpical. Thanks, John.
Yeah, thank you so much, Helene, for your introduction. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining this webinar. I'm glad you could make it. Like Helene said, we're introducing a new brand, OrganicImaging, which is a new brand and a new business model, but based on existing proven technology. So I will start with a PowerPoint about organic imaging and what the business model is about, and then we will just have a brief look at the website and then at the application itself. So who are we? We are Elpical Software. We were founded in '97 through a management buyout of Hasselblad's Electronic Imaging. And for more than a decade, we are into the development of automated image enhancement software. And many know our product, Claro PreMedia Server, and that is used by many well-known publishers around the world. And you see a couple of examples here: USA Today, Modern Luxury, Top Gear Magazine, and many others. So it's a new model, but based on existing proven technology. Elpical will still, the existing business will remain and will continue. We are continue to be dedicated to bringing image enhancement to the big publishing houses. So the existing business remains, and we just introduce a new brand, OrganicImaging, and both will coexist. How do we position that? The new OrganicImaging offers a desktop application, so it brings image enhancement to the desktop. It is a pay-per-image business model, very important. And it is aimed at users processing up to 5,000 images monthly. Elpical Claro is a service solution with a lot of workflow options. It can be integrated with many popular publishing systems. It is a client-server model. We can tie in Photoshop and InDesign into the workflow. And the business model is a traditional one. So we sell software licenses and maintenance contracts for Elpical Claro, and this is aimed at users processing more than 5,000 images monthly. The basics of the new business model, OrganicImaging, it's pay-per-image. It is a free desktop application, so the software itself is free. You can just simply go to the OrganicImaging website and download it and install it on as many machines as you like. and you get 250 images for free to process, and then you can start purchasing image credits to process more images, and therefore a pay-per-image model. Optionally an auto recharge, so for example if your number of images drop below 100, add another 500 of image credits automatically, so you can continue working without having to take care about recharging your account. With organic imaging, we're not simply following the hype with a SaaS solution, but instead we take different aspects from different business models and in our view have created the best solution for an image enhancement software. So it's really the best of different worlds, and I get more in detail about that. Who are our target customers? So for Claro, we are our main target customer group is the big publishing houses. For organic imaging, customers processing up to 5,000 images per month. So smaller publishers, photographers, ad agencies, designers, freelancers, etc. I said it's combining different aspects from different business models to create the best solution. You might ask, why have we not chosen for a software as a service model? I think there are some very good reasons for that. I'm certainly not against SaaS solutions. I think it's great for certain applications, but not for image enhancement. The main reasons are that you're having to deal with large data transfers. You have to first upload your images to an online server for processing and then download them again. So there's a large data transfer involved. And on the other hand, it's very resource intensive. So you can only host that many customers on a single server, for example. And of course, there is something like the Elastic Cloud where you can utilize processing power as much as you need, but that doesn't come for free. So it's just economically not feasible to offer image enhancement as a SaaS solution. So that's why we've chosen for a desktop application with processing on the desktop. So it's online pay-per-use, but local processing. It's also an online pay-per-use business model, but with local support. So what we have chosen to do is work with partners, and we will have for each language and time zone that we want to service with organic imaging, we choose to work with a partner that can take care of translations of software and documentations and so on, but more importantly, provide support in local language and time zone, and also will identify sales opportunities for our affiliate marketing program, which I will elaborate on later. And again, an online business model relying on online marketing, but also with our partners, we will go to local trade shows and events. So it's an online model, but with local presence, if you will, and support. What is the affiliate marketing program about? We and our partners will identify websites with relevant user groups, and those website owners can offer a download of the organic imaging application on their website and get a percentage of the revenue generated by users who downloaded the application from their website. The partner program that I told you about offers the best of both worlds, online business model but local support. And for us it means that we are able to outsource support partially, offer many different languages, have forum supports in many different languages, and local sales outlets. So now I want to have a look at the website and the application, but before we do that, are there any questions? And you can raise your hand in the GoToWebinar control panel if you have a question, and then I will unmute you so you can ask your question. If nobody has any questions, I will continue with a quick look at the website. This is the website organicimaging.com with some example images showing before and after, immediately showing you what it is about, and a quick link to the download. And if I click that, I simply get to the download for Mac and Windows, system requirements, etc. So this is really without any barriers. If I click one of the buttons, the download starts immediately, so I don't even have to fill out a form. I can just download the application and install it. So it's really without any barriers. Let us have a quick look at the pricing. The base price is 10 euro cents per image. But if you purchase larger amounts, you get bonus images, and up to 50%. So if you purchase 250 euros of image credits, you get 3,750 images. Let us have a quick look at the application itself. This is the desktop application that will do the actual image enhancement. You create flows. There is one here. I can create additional ones. A flow has an input folder, obviously. It has an output folder for originals processed. And if I click on the icon here in the middle, I get to the image enhancement settings. So for each hot folder that I define, I can make the settings that I want. So I can create a flow for producing images for internet in low-res RGB, or for a high-quality print, or whatever. Sorry. So size settings, enhancement settings, sharpness, brightness, contrast, saturation, etc. Color, skin tones, blue tones, green tones. I'm not going into much details, but on output ICC profiles, file format, etc. A flow can have the inspector or can operate without inspector. If without inspector, it's just a background process. You drop images via drag and drop, or selecting individual images, or selecting a hot folder. It will process these images in the background and move them to the processed folder. But if I add the inspector, I get the opportunity to view before and after within this application. Like this, I have different views, only the processed, only the original, side by side, full screen, etc. If I like the processed result, I simply click Use Processed, and the processed image will be moved to the output folder. If I have Photoshop installed on my machine, I have some additional options. I can actually open the processed image in Photoshop like this, make some final tweaks, and let me make an extreme one so you can see the difference. And I just save, and when I go back to my application, you immediately see that the processed image has changed. It has updated, and when I now say Use Processed, it will move that image to the output folder, and I can continue with the next. A flow can be active or standby. I can change the name of a flow. I can create a new flow. I can copy a flow. I can export and import flows. This is important because it allows users to share settings with each other, for example on the forum on our website, or send flows to organic imaging support if problems occur, etc. So importing and exporting flows. On top here I can see the number of credits that I have available. I'm logged in. There is of course a help function which will open the manual, and what I would like to show you is the account settings. So this is my account, and I have the option to keep logged in, so I don't have to log in every time I start the application. And when I go to buy credits, this is the screen to purchase additional credits. there is an automatic recharge option where I can say if the number of credits that I have drop below 100, for example, then add another 500 images to my credit automatically. So this is the application in short. Are there any questions? This is where my presentation ends, and if anybody has a question, please feel free to ask. You can raise a hand through the GoToWebinar control panel. Aline, I think there are no questions. Do you want to sum it up?
Am I? I don't know if I was on mute or not.
Yeah, no,
So
you're not.
I think people need some time to digest it. That's one of the most the briefest briefings I've ever been on, which is good. I think everybody appreciates that because everybody is really busy, whether they're going to Drupa or not. Drupa is consuming the whole world in our industry. But I think it is going to be sinking in with everybody, just the magnitude of what this brings. And if any of you are familiar with Elpical Claro and know just how much the quality level of that software, as well as frankly the work that has to be done, at least initially, to set up Claro for for a typical publishing installation, is a little more intense, as you might expect, than what you see here. This is just, start using it, as John said, with no obstacles. So the opportunity for people using under 5,000 images is huge, and we're really happy to be bringing it to Drupa, and we'll be showing it to all different markets as fast as we can. So I'll be following up with you guys, and I know John would love to hear your comments and questions at any time when you've had some time to think about it. You'll be getting a press release, and for those going to Drupa, John is in the Drupa Innovation Park, and I'm forgetting the exact location, John, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. There is it's hall 7, and let me check myself, which is the exact booth number.
We don't have Amanda or Els on, and they probably know it by heart.
Yeah, I have it in 1 second. It's A26.
So most people are familiar with A26. Most people are familiar with the Drupa Innovation Park. It's a fun place to visit. There's a nice area to rest, which is good, and come see us there. If you want to make an appointment with Amanda or myself, please feel free. Any questions while I was rambling on? John, I'm not able to see if you've got any questions.
No.
Not. Well, good. Well, thank you, everybody. We really appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, thank you very much all for joining, and if you have any questions, feel free to get in contact with me.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.